Actually, we need to redo that because this is wrong way. It's kind of like uneven.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking towel on the chair, just sitting back there.
Oh, yeah, I can move.
See, that's the thing is like sometimes like you'll see videos and like the randomness, the random shit that goes on like pre-recording, they'll actually record it. So then it'll include little bits and stuff, and it'll just be kind of like like a little blooper reel ahead of time. But all right, yo, what's up, guys? It's Sean.
Gabe.
This guy.
It's Gabe.
It's Gabe. just Gabe.
That's it.
So obviously you know me. I'm lead content creator for Team Friendship Gaming. I would say lead art designer, I guess.
I
If you
forgot
want to put a title it.
Sure, I made a logo. I did that.
He did the logo. He's been kind of the guy to I go to for advice and different things like that. You know, anything that I want to talk about, you know, I generally go to him and just kind of be like, hey, yo, what do you think of this idea? What do you think of me doing this? How did you like that last one? You know, just kind of a feedback to really improve the quality of our videos. On that note, we also definitely want to expand the channel a lot more. And I want to make it more than just a YouTube channel. I'd like to make it into a whole gaming community, I guess you could say. And the fact of the matter is that one of the ways that you can do that is really by posting like blogs and like, you know, news articles and things like that of what's upcoming in gaming. So what I would like to do, and this is going to be kind of an experiment, if you will, is I would like to see who can come up with a blog. So what I'm looking for somebody to run a blog, news articles, you name it. You know, I'm going to give you a lot of freedom on what you want to put on the blog, but the perks are going to be, you know, any cons that I go to, any conventions that, you know, are local, or this coming year especially, we're going to be going to E3. So me and whoever wins the contest will be going to E3, all expenses paid, and that's going to be run through the channel. So I want you to understand that, you know, this is going to be really me building up this channel and trying to make it into a lot more than it is. And I want it to be more than just a fun channel. Although I want it to be fun, I want it to be able to really... Actually, we're not going to have any fun whatsoever. It's going to be...
Police has arrived.
But no, you know, it's going to be fun. It's going to be laid back. But there's going to be things that we have to get done, and we're going to get it done. So as long as you get things done, then boom, you can have as much fun as you want to. You can do whatever you want. You just got to make sure that everything gets done. But yeah, so all expenses paid. It's going to be June 16th through the 19th or something, somewhere in that range. It's going to be like 4 or 5 days. You go to Los Angeles, get to go to E3, hotel room, you know, food, whatever we want while we're out there. And all you're going to have to do is you're going to have to win this contest. Now, the contest rules are going to be very simple to start, and they're going to get more and more detailed as we start to narrow down who the potential candidate will be. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to create a blog, okay? And this part doesn't really matter because it doesn't matter what kind of blog you create. This part is just the initial getting everybody on board with it. So create a blog, write about whatever you want in gaming. It could be gaming history. It could be something coming out soon. And make sure that you drop a comment on this video with a link to that blog, and I will check that. We're gonna give it 3 weeks. All right, so Sunday, January 15th is gonna be the cutoff date. So if you haven't done it by then, you know, and that gives you plenty of time to get everything going. I know the holidays are coming up here, and so that gives you plenty of time to really get everything rolling, get your stuff together, make sure that you post something, and drop a comment on this video to let me know where to go look. And I will be honest with you, one of the things that is going to matter, and it's going to score you more points in this contest, is, you know, your promptness. So the sooner you get this posted, it's gonna end up being in your favor, because what I'm going to be looking for, I would say promptness, I would say quality of content. So what you post isn't just a bunch of mumbled jumbled, you know, garbage, but actually has a clear thought, offers your opinions plus facts, you know, things of that nature. really just your side of whatever the article is about.
You haven't done it yet, go read a book and then go write this thing.
I was gonna
Just read a book.
I was gonna say either read a book or in reality, honestly, no. You know what would be good is a GameStop has Game Informer magazine, and I don't know if it's free or not online, but I know if you have a Game Informer,
You like find a blog post and then just emulate. You know.
yeah. But if you go to a blog or if you go look at one or whatever you want to do, and you make just look at what they do and kind of go from there, but take your own liberties somewhat. I mean, while keeping it, somewhat professional, but have fun with it too. Because, I mean, if you're not having fun with it, then in reality, you're not going to want to do it. So, yeah, just make sure you check out a gaming blog or Game Informer magazine. Look at the articles they post in there, whatever you want to do. But, get some inspiration.
Nintendo Power, dude.
Nintendo Power,
That's
freaking.
I don't even do that anymore, I don't think, dude.
I don't
Nintendo
think they
Power's just
do.
continued. Oh, that was my shit, man.
Dude, Nintendo Power was awesome. Because they would almost always include some, like.
You know what's my favorite thing ever? It wasn't even Nintendo Power. It was Tips and Tricks. Had like these little fucking, like fill in the blank kind of little doodles you could do. It basically let you do like an 8-bit.
Oh
pixel
yeah,
drawing.
yeah.
And you could just like it's like a puzzle, but they do like Dragon Ball Z and shit.
Oh, that's fun. No,
They do,
dude.
like Mega Man. All they did.
I did. You know what I used to like is they had what was it? The Xbox magazine. They would include demo discs.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh.
so they would just include a demo disc with it and just be like, "Here, have fun."
That's
And it was
cool.
just the same price as the other ones, but you could just plug it into your Xbox and start playing new games and stuff. So, and it was generally like whatever highlighted game was out at the time.
Well, I think there was a Fable one that I remember my buddy had. I don't know if it came with the magazine, but he got like a Fable demo either from a game store or
Yeah, I don't know because I know.
something like that.
You know what I miss? I miss they used to give out so many cool things like as pre-order bonuses. They don't do that as much anymore. They do more like content packs now. But they used to actually give out stuff like physical things.
Okay.
Like when I got Rainbow Six Vegas 2 for the PS3, I got like a little. It came with like all this bonus stuff, and one of the things was like this keychain, but it was like a Rainbow Six Vegas casino coin, like a casino chip. So it's pretty cool because it was
Nice.
completely unique, but it was.
You love your special snowflake.
Dude, of
man.
course I love my
It's a
special.
special snowflake.
Dude, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's
Come on,
cool shit.
walk into that and just see all the like. You remember the freaking Skyrim dragon and stuff,
Yeah.
man? That was awesome.
Yeah.
But anyways, so what would you say? What would you say if you could give them one piece of advice? Because I can tell you right now, from as someone who is content creating and I've been doing it for a couple months now, you got to stick with it. In reality, if you don't want to do it, you're not going to do it. So if you don't enjoy doing it, don't even bother. Don't waste your time. Yeah, E3, but in reality, it's more than that. Because the thing is, it's not going to be just this one event. You do a blog and contest and you get to win E3 because you're going to run the Team Friendship Gaming blog after that. So you got to make sure that this is something you're really going to want to do. Otherwise, you're just not going to enjoy it, and it's going to be a waste of your time.
Yeah, I mean, what I would say is, if you like writing in general, you don't have to be a good writer. If you like writing, if you think like you'd be a decent writer, and you like talking about video games, check it out, see what you can do. I mean, post something. It's easy. Like, just post anywhere, to enter. For a chance to go to E3. It sounds like an awesome deal. Whether you get picked or not, it's still a good. You still have a good shot. But it's like being a journalist. I don't know what to call it. Like,
I'd say it'd be almost like that because the thing is, once we go to E3, one of the things we're going to do is we're going to interview people, and we're gonna take a camera. We're gonna interview people when we're there. We're gonna, we're gonna be the Team Friendship Gaming crew who's gonna walk around E3 and really start putting our name out there because we're gonna have custom T-shirts by that point. We're gonna have business cards. We'll be able to. I might even get like some special polos to go there and just be like, hey, this is our channel. Make sure you check us out. But either way, it's this is going to become something much bigger than it is right now, and it's already starting to show because the videos are already starting to get way more views than they were before, and it's a lot of it's it does take some money, but a lot of it's dedication too. I've stuck with it, and I've really started to see increase. I'd say in the past 2 weeks even of insanely higher, way higher numbers, you know? So in reality, you got to stick with it and make sure you want to do it. That's the one thing. If I'm going to say anything, just make sure it's something you enjoy, because and it's going to be other things too. So don't feel like
It's not
you're
always
going to
gonna
be
easy.
well. But it's not going to always be easy. But as long as you enjoy what you're doing overall,
Yeah.
you'll want to do it even at the
Your
hard
content's
times.
gonna get better whether you want it to or not. It's gonna
Yeah,
get better.
absolutely. And the thing is, the other thing to keep in mind too is, it's not always going to be. It's not always going to be a content you're necessarily interested in. Like, it's not always going to be a subject you're always interested in, but it will be the concept that you're interested in of gaming. And then on top of that, the biggest thing will be is don't feel like you're going to be limited to a blog. Like, oh, I'm just going to run a blog. No, you'll do more. Believe me, anybody getting involved now as this thing grows will be more in the decision-making process, more in the, higher up in if there's money to be made, it'll be made and it'll be that sort of stuff. So this is an opportunity, and this is just the step one. Like, the E3 is just the initial tip of the iceberg of, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is where we're going. Let's go have fun with it. Because, I've watched so many YouTubers, and when they get invited to so many different events, and they'll bring one or two people with them. And normally, and especially if there's going to be like us, like a channel where we have multiple people working on content, then they will invite multiple people to these different things. Not to mention they send you a bunch of free stuff. Like, good night. I've seen people get sent custom consoles, custom, controllers, just because, oh, well, he runs a channel and I want him to check out my new controller, so I'm just going to send him one for free. And it's just like, it's nuts, and I like doing unboxings just because they're fun, and hey, I'm getting new stuff out of it. So in reality, if anybody wants to send me anything, I'm not going to complain.
Just throw that out there.
Hey,
Shameless.
see if I get a bite.
Shameless.
Hey, got no shame in my game.
There you go.
Anyways, so like I said, create a blog, link it down in the description, link it, drop a comment on the video with the link. Let me know what's going on, let me know what kind of direction you want to take it in. In all reality, what I would like, here's an idea. Instead of just doing a blog on whatever, let me know what direction you would want to take a gaming blog in. What kind of stuff would you want to focus on? What kind of stuff would you want to ignore? Would you want to be like going over more opinionated stuff, or would you want to be more towards the factual side? Just kind of let me know what you think. Maybe like 1 or 2 paragraphs, and if you want to give an example there too for another thing or whatever, or if you already have a blog and you're just going to post something extra on there for me, go for it. Either way is fine. Just make sure you post something, drop a comment on the video, let me know what it is, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. You think of anything else?
Good.
All right, well, we'll see you when we see you.
Later.